Yeah. Trials and tribulation, redemption inside my mind, man. Non-spanning, switching my caliber to the wide range. Migraines holding me captive, I keep it bottled in. I gotta get my revenge before tomorrow ends. No more salvation, temptation got me in his clutches. I'm thinking, fuck my pride, gotta tuck it. I'm stuck with these bad thoughts, how these clowns try to play me. Let's make it right tonight. You ain't the only one that's shading my babe. I'm from the gardens, tapped in with some shoes, trapped in with some pair of passion, with the hoop.
What's good? What's good? We live.
Yeah, let that ride. Hold on, no, let that ride. Yeah, let that ride a little bit.
I was vibing.
Let that ride.
Charged up like some swipers with a new number. Fear what my life was to price. Few summers. Too humble what they think, but I'm more ready. Do humble right across like it's jaw heavy. More ready, casket shots. Back. I don't know why, but they try something funny with me. Shit is funny to me. On my soul, up the pole, if it's out of control, keep on moving, man, there's nothing to see. I'm not scared by no damn thing, dog, I got the glam thing, they can't wait on me. If I'm living in this monkey, got a bucket, then I tell you, fuckers shouldn't have been fucking with me. Yeah, just a little something like this. I put that on my birthday, man.
Yeah, I like that.
Say, put that in the background. Thank you, man, I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir, so look, I'm Mikey the Connect. And this is Nisi, pretty magnificent, and you are.
They call me Pone. Pone 7, Pone.
Pone.
Whatever. Pone. Yeah, just Pone.
Pone
not
7.
Al
Yeah.
Not
Al Capone. No.
No. I ain't no white mafia member. No.
Yeah, and so what we're doing is this our first spotlight corner. This the morally correct podcast. This our first spotlight corner. Yes. And what we want to do is we want to give people their flowers, kind of like on some drink temps type situation where we want to give our local artists, who mean more than the major artists to us in my heart, because we go harder. Us on the local end, like we still fighting to prove something. So we want to give those people their flowers right now, so we can let the world know that you exist. Right. And that's what this spotlight corner is all about.
Yeah, we came up with this to, spotlight all different types of things that stand out or something you feel passionate about. And, I just want to say shout out to you right now for even doing this. Like, you didn't even have to take the time to do this. So thank you so much for being our first guest. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me.
That's what's up.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you the first. Look, you the first shot of the night. When you're getting drunk and you take that first shot, you the first shot that hits you hard. You gotta go. Ooh. You the first. Look, matter of fact, we're gonna take a shot. Look, let's take a shot right now before we get this going off. We're gonna take a shot right now to Pone 7.
And I want the listeners and the watchers and the viewers take a shot one time.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Blessings. Cheers.
Blessings.
All right, so we go jump straight into it. Ooh, that hit you hard. Put some hair on your chest.
Well, hopefully not for me.
I know.
I don't want no hair on your chest. Yeah, don't put none on your chest. So look, we're gonna jump straight into it. So just a little introduction of who you are, where you from, how long you've been doing music. Just give people an introduction to who you are.
Yes.
Well, I've been doing music since 6th grade. I try to tell, I run a studio as well, so I try to tell a lot of the young artists. I was here when rap started. I was here in the beginning, the inception of rap. I was doing it since then. I was 12 years old. I wrote my first rap. I still have it around here somewhere. I got a weed hole in it, but I still got it. I've been making music on and off, but I didn't ever put all my eggs in that basket. I guess a lot of my guys get mad at me. They said, "Man, you should have been out here. You should have been out here." I was working. I was always working. I was always at work, taking care of business. And if I had the motivation that I have now, I'm 48. I don't care. I don't care about saying that. I'm 48. You know, if I had the motivation
Right.
back then,
Age
you
ain't
know,
nothing.
I think I would have been right. Exactly. I think I would have been further ahead than what I've been. But I have a lot of you know, our young artists come through and I give them what I learned throughout those years. So.
Right.
That's dope.
So tell them a little bit about like where you from, and tell them a little bit like where you from and how it is like in your area. Like what did you
Yeah,
see?
man.
Some of the things you seen growing up in your area.
Yes, sir. 48141, Inkster, Michigan, man.
48141. I remember I used to live in Inkster.
Right on. Where was you at?
I was on Rosewood
Where,
and Middle Belt area.
Word. Okay.
So it was alright, you know.
It was all right. Years ago, right? I'm from the Gardens. We're gonna talk about a little situation that I got into with a guy, but he said I wasn't from the Gardens, but I'm from the Gardens, Pine Court.
That was actually one of my questions. So go ahead.
Yeah, I fell out my mother's placenta at Annapolis Hospital, and from Annapolis Hospital, I went straight to Pine Court. So Lamont Gardens, Project Living. Seeing all the stuff that come with the Project Living throughout the 80s. I was born in the 70s, but throughout the 80s, you know, the crack epidemic, you know, I lost a few friends to that. You know.
So how was it growing? How was it growing up? How was it growing up in the Gardens in the 80s? Like, kind of explain it to us a little bit. Like, how was it growing up in the 80s and the 90s in the Gardens?
In the early 80s, before the pistol play started, you know, I was watching the older guys slam guys on their head. You know what I mean? And I'm standing there in awe, like, you know, he stood him straight up, slammed him on his head. I seen it a couple times, like. That was body slams. That was all that was happening. Now they bodying people. You know what I mean? They shooting shit up now. But just you know, just that dollar joints there. I seen a guy with a big sandwich bag full of dollar joints already rolled up, selling dollar joints. Man, it was different. It was different. You got the neighborhood bullies, you know, the ones you know that's destined for all that bad shit, you know. But me, I was able to intermingle with all of that, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and without a blemish, though, you know. And
that's fortunate.
You know, I always tell the guys also. I'm gonna keep going back to that because I like passing shit down. You know.
Right.
It's us as a people, man. We need to. The older generation definitely need to drop a couple jewels on the young guys if they'll listen, right? So, you know, I pass it down to them when I can. I tell people about the Lions Den.
Like to listen, I think.
Yeah, I noticed that, and it's frustrating, but I still do what I can. You know, whether it's if I see you at the gas station, what's up, though? You know what it is. What's up? You know what I mean? And And when I in my 20s, when I used to speak to people and they say nothing, I'm like, "Fuck you, man." You know, I'm mad. Now I still kind of do it. I still kind of do it, but you know, I got a better understanding of where their mentality is. You know.
So how was the music? How was the music though, in like the local music scene in the 80s and the 90s in the Gardens or Inkster period? How was the music scene then?
We had a guy, Calvin Riley, man. It was only a few. I'm kind of like one of the first rappers from there. I'm one of the first rappers from there. You know, that had a notoriety for rapping. You know what I mean? That's what I was known for everywhere I went. I went to school with a rap book this big. I ain't take none of my school books. I brought my rap over to the school. So, but to answer your question, man, Calvin Riley, Inktown Posse, man, they came out around the same time as Awesome Dre and the Hardcore Committee. For you Detroit artists, Detroit's Most Wanted. They was out around the same time that they broke and hit the scene, right? And so, and Merciless Amir, I got to shout him out. Just the old rappers from that era, man. Like my homeboy say, Boss. That was a little bit later, but Boss, you know, definitely one of the legends, man. It was just about
So
the street stuff,
Boss,
That's what they was primarily
Boss
talking about.
was Boss from Inkster?
Detroit.
Was Boss okay, Boss was from Detroit. Okay, that's right.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, Boss was
Yeah.
from Detroit.
I knew
So
somebody
how did
from Houston that dealt with it though.
okay. So how did y'all feel about like getting compared like the whole like did y'all want to be separated from Detroit like where it's like when people say he from
No,
Detroit but he really
I
just
didn't see
from
that.
Michigan?
I didn't see that, bro. I never saw a comparison. Right.
You kind of just like was like it's just Michigan.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to say Inkster and Detroit. You saying the artists are from Detroit, but they from Michigan, or they saying the
Yeah,
artists from Inkster?
no, what I'm saying is like you know how they'll try to say like he from Detroit, but he really could be from Romulus or Inkster or
or like
Belleville
Southfield
or
yeah.
Oh
Southfield.
yeah.
Like, did
That'll
y'all
upset
want
me.
people? Okay,
No, I
you
want you to say
wanted
where you
people
from
to
for
say
real.
I'm
I'm
from
a
Inkster,
realist.
right?
I'm a realist. To
Right.
say where you from.
Okay.
Say where you from. If you from Inkster, you from Inkster. If you from Garden City, don't rap no more. No, I'm just talking.
Yeah, pretty
No, I'm talking,
much.
man. But yeah, I'd rather
man.
we get out, like you said, give us our flowers while we here, man. Give us our
Yeah,
flowers, man. We rep. I had a guy tell me he wanted me to do a song with. We jumped on the song before. He from Detroit, and I guess he liked my get down. This nigga found me some kind of way. He came to my crib. I didn't know who he was. They like Pone here. I'm seeing two gooned out ass niggas on my porch. Like, no, he ain't here. Who? No, he ain't
right.
here. You know what I'm saying? Then I recognized him, but he, he wanted me to do a song, but he said, "Don't say where you from." You know what I mean? And I kind of got what he was saying, like as far as no, I don't think that. I took it as for the global, you know what I mean? Just for the worldwide. Okay. You ain't got to say where you're from. Just let your skills speak. That's the way I took it.
Okay.
I never get what I'm saying. So I we ain't never link up. You know what I mean? But I just reached out to him on IG.
To me, that's bullshit because Nipsey Hussle got famous for saying, "I'm a rolling 60. I'm from here."
Yeah, and my homegirl
Snoop
over here saying,
Dogg.
"Fuck that." My homegirl saying the same thing you said. Fuck that. It's bullshit,
Yeah,
right?
Snoop Dogg was like, "I'm from Long Beach." You know,
I got
Eminem like, "I'm from 8 Mile." Go ahead.
Do it seem like with like hip hop culture, like rap culture? Because I don't notice no white people or like different races repping where they from like that. Is that more so like our community, like more so
That's
in the
a
hip
good
hop
question.
culture?
As far as the rap community,
yeah.
As far as the rap community,
yeah.
No, you know what? What I see with the other races that rap, they tend to latch on to a gang.
A gang.
Gang. Gang. They tend to rap like we were saying earlier. 6ix9ine, he latched on to a gang and just shouted that to the ends of the earth, right?
Right.
R.I.P. to my man that said, "I got time today, cuz." You know he died a couple days ago, man. He got killed out there in
oh no,
Oklahoma.
I saw something with him. He didn't die.
He didn't die, cuz?
No, he just released a video saying that he's still alive. He was like, I don't know why they said I died. Well, yeah, he's still alive.
Forgive me for the false information.
No, because
it
was like fake news. It was like the white boy. He was like, I got time today, cuz like I know you're talking about. Listen, real blogs and everything. Like they released the story, real blogs. I thought it was too, so I searched it up, and he's still here and still being Fugazi.
Yeah, right. So that's what I say. They will attach themselves to a gang, and like you were saying earlier, pretty. They fake with it. You know what I mean? They're just trying to fit in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They're trying to fit in, man.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, I know you mentioned that you used to carry your rap book to school, so that kind of ties into I want to know, like, so what sparked your desire to start rapping? Like, let's go all down through there. Like,
Okay.
let us know, you know?
I was listening to FM 98 one day. I was young. I can't remember how old I was, but the message came on. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
Is
Right.
right.
That came on.
Okay.
And it just, this was the premiere though. So I'm looking at the radio like it's a TV. I'm all in. I'm like, I ain't never heard this before. Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stairs like they just don't care.
Just don't care, man.
I'm listening. I'm tuned in. I'm glued to the radio, and I just thought that was the dopest shit I ever heard in my life. That and then you know, and I went to my LL Cool J phase. All the guys that know me when I was 14, shut up, bro. All the guys that knew me when I was 13, 14, yeah, I had the Kangos. Man, shut up, bro. And and you know, and I went through my phases, man. LL Cool Pone, you know. Oh man,
LL Cool
you know, I went through my
right.
phases. So that's what motivated me. Just listen to them. Real quick, what I used to do was, I was about 12, 13. I turned my radio all the way up. I'd be playing the song, whether it's Eric B. and Rakim or LL Cool J, and I know the words, word for word. And I turned the radio all the way up, and I rap the shit loud as hell to the radio, rapping it word for word to the artist that's coming out the speaker. I'm rapping it like I'm going against them with they shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember that's training. That's training in the dojo. You know what I mean? I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
I like that, man. I think it's dope to like share your story about your journey from the beginning. You know,
man, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be. Nobody would know this. Only a select few. I don't even talk about this to my kids, and I appreciate that. Let me make some more so they come out a little looser.
Hey, look, we're gonna take another shot. Shot to his influence.
Another shot. Hey, another shot. I beat y'all, but I go again. Cheers.
So all right, let's talk about the early Inkster days, because I know
y'all living right. Don't forget to add water if y'all gotta drive home or something.
Speaking of water, I need to go get some.
She drinks so much water when she drink. I'll be straight up. I'm a cowboy. Only reason I ain't on the horse because I'm in the house.
Mikey, have you ever tried, what is that called? Like corn whiskey or some shit from down south?
Oh yeah, corn. Yeah, hell yeah. Corn liquor. Corn liquor. What?
You have? I don't drink like
hell
that though.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Man.
Corn liquor. Yeah.
Well, you see. So for y'all who don't know, so Pone was my neighbor. This how we met. We was staying in Inkster, me and my family, and he was staying across the street from us.
Talk to him. If you mess up anything, I'm gonna jump right in.
Yeah, and he was like the coolest dude on the planet, man. Like I'm talking about, like just, you know, when you can meet those people in your life and you could just be like, this person is just all from love. Like it's no motive behind them.
Yeah.
It's no agenda behind this person. This person is operating purely from love.
Yeah.
You know, and we end up linking up. And right now our boy Easter Don is tuned in. So he stayed on the other side of Pone. Bro? So what's up, Easter Don? He
that's my man.
He told, cause he our next show. Spotlight Corner. He our next show. But like, so we all linked up and we end up finding out that we all of us do music. And it's like when I heard Pone, it's like when I heard Pone, I was like, man, it was like a breath of fresh air because he actually rap.
Right.
You know, like he remind me so much of Mr. Mike, like Big Mike and Mr. Mike and them, like Suave House. Like that Suave House feeling.
Your dad's the same thing, bro.
Yeah, yep.
I love your daddy, man. And that's what pushed me over the edge. I already loved him because that's what I do. I give love. But when he said that, it put me over the edge. I was like, he know who Mr. Mike is. He compared me to one of the greats. I love him, man.
Great. Yep. He's an underrated goat, man. Like underrated goat. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. So Pone, he
No,
just he
okay.
just
Let
was
me go.
like so.
He good. Let me tell you how I met him.
Okay.
How I introduced myself to him. Him and
Okay.
his brothers, Man and
And Malik.
Malik. I was about to say
Yep.
Michael. My fault. Malik.
Ah.
Man and Malik. Malik and them was like what, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old,
Yep. Yep.
somewhere around there. They used to
Yep.
always go outside their crib and play basketball on the little rim. I used to always see Mikey.
Back in the
I used to
day.
always see him. You know, hey, how you doing? You know, that's how I am. And one day I went over there when they was playing. I thought Man and Malik was his sons. How old was you there, bro? How
I
old
had
was
to
you
be
then, bro?
about 17 at least, about
Yeah,
16,
yeah. He was
17.
like, man, I'm 17. And I was like, oh, my bad. He's
Right.
like, these are brothers. But that just showed the maturity that I saw. I saw maturity in bro. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
was wise beyond his years, though. He ain't act like the
Yeah.
average 17-year-old. And that's for sure. You know what I'm
I
saying? And we've
appreciate
been
that,
mobbing
man. I
ever since,
appreciate
man.
that.
Mobbing
Every
ever since.
since. Every since. Yep.
Much
Yes,
love.
sir. Yes,
Much
sir.
love to the family, too, man. Much
Oh
love,
yeah,
pops and
they
moms. R.I.P.
they talk
Mo.
about you all
R.I.P.
the time. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yes, sir.
Because
So
it's love,
look,
bro.
let's get into some. So when you was first coming up, tell us something. Give us a story about maybe with you and maybe another artist or a battle in high school or anything that really made you say, okay, this is what I'm finna do. Like I believe in myself. Not
Yeah.
no current, not no current battles, because we're gonna get into that. We're gonna
Yeah.
get into the
Yes,
current
sir.
shit. But I'm talking about
Okay.
then, like years ago, that made you say, I could do this shit.
And
Like
I
I'm
actually
me.
have a question that kind of counteracts that question right after. That'll be really
Okay.
good.
Okay. All right. Well, it was a time like when I was in high school. I don't know how when y'all was in high school, when somebody was about to fight and everybody knew, the whole school knew they was about to fight when school let out. It was
Yep.
about to fight. Everybody, hey, they fighting when they get out of school. And it was a big old thing. And it was a big ass crowd. So and it was very few rappers, not like it is today. Like I said, I was one of the first. So then there was another guy that was rapping. So they was so they automatically pit you against him. I can't remember dog name, man. We was on the bus. I was getting ready to go home, and they was like, "Hey, Pone, excuse me, hey, Pony Boy." That's what they called me back then. Hey, Pony Boy,
Okay.
rap against him, you know. And his homeboy geeking it up too. So I'm like, I'm nervous though. I'm nervous. I got a bar or two in my head ready, you know, a verse or something that I got ready. So I'm like, damn. So all right, I'm like, cool, all right, shit, whatever. I can't let them know I'm nervous.
Right.
Yeah, come on. Can't. Our people ain't gonna let us show no kind of fear.
None.
So
Never.
we on the bus going home, and I say, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna go first. Said my little woo, got it off my chest. I felt good. I felt a little good. I got it off my chest. I heard a couple oohs and ahs, like, you know, people around bobbing their head. And
then
sometimes they have
it's
beatbox.
building the momentum. Okay.
It's building momentum. We didn't have a beatbox then. Like in junior high, we had beatbox. Somebody, you know, beatbox and make the beat for you. But this time I just acapella. And I finished my part. And this guy, he was like, okay. And this guy got some paper and start reading his raps.
Oh,
He's like, man, you lost by default. Everybody's like, oh, man, who you up there?
Oh, flag on the play.
So I made him go to the paper. I made him go to the paper, man. So I won that. He lost by default on that one.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Shit.
Man, Pone,
But
come on,
I'm
man.
real quick before you get in. You said you had a segue, pretty.
Yeah, so
I got murdered by an older nigga, man, when I was in junior high. Cause like I said, I was known for rapping. This nigga came, he was in the group home, and he was about 18, 19. I'm every bit of 15, 14. And his brother, everybody was like, I ain't rap against him, Pony Boy, rap against him. This is a whole different school, whole different district. This nigga from the city, he got a sheepskin, no, he had a nanny goat, he had a big ass fur coat on, nigga. He can't, I don't know how the fuck he snuck in our 7th grade party, but he got in that motherfucker, and he grown his head at 18, 19. I don't know how he got in there. So, nigga beatboxing. And my homeboy was beatboxing for him. Nigga in my class. He was getting into it, and this nigga was killing me. This nigga was cooking me, dog. I was like, oh. He was so cold. His name was Rock. He was from Detroit. He killed me. He cooked me, right? I'm mad at the nigga that beatbox for him. Nigga, we got 6 grade. We got 6 hours to go.
Right.
Yeah. Supposed to beatbox for me.
So yeah, I act like I want more because I got dusted that time. You know.
Okay.
Hey, so speaking of getting dusted during that time, so I had wanted to ask, like, so did you ever have any doubts or fears, like pursuing it further if you went through something like that? Okay.
Yes, throughout my years. That's why I ain't get to advance, right? I still feel in my heart, and when I play back my old music, it wasn't ready. Now I feel like I'm ready. I don't care what nobody say. I'm ready now.
Yes, man, I gotta salute you for that. Look, it's never too fucking late to follow.
No. Well, you know the Caucasian, Willie Nelson probably got a tour going on while we doing this interview. Willie Nelson probably got a tour right now, and he's 93 years old, right?
Man,
so our people put a stigma on it and put an age limit on it.
Ages.
Right. They put a stigmatism and an age limit on it, like, you know, you too old to be rapping. You saw the meme, you know, hey, you almost 40, you should start doing jazz now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I see that meme and I get mad, but I don't. It's funny. But because I still know I got it. So I got something within me that like bro said, you know, I could share with the world, you know.
One thing that motivates me, and I think me and Mikey were talking about this, like, as long as you wake up and you still got time here, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, I remember with my dad being sick and he was laying in that hospital bed. That made a whole different level of thinking for me. Like, I'm waking up and I can move around, I can do stuff. Like, it's no if you get another day, do what the fuck you need to do for you to be the best you.
Hold on, y'all.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right.
Got to.
And that's what I tell artists too. They be like, they might try to put something on the back burner. It's like, oh man, I can't do this again. I was like, man, as long as you breathing, you're gonna be able to do something even better. As long as you're still breathing and got the ability to do so. So yeah, I hear you wholeheartedly, sister.
Yes,
I hear you.
And here's just to piggyback off that as well, is like, you got to keep this in mind. It's 8 billion people on this earth, right? If you reach 0.0001% of the world's population, that's I said if it's 8 billion people on this earth, right? If you reach 0.1%, that's a million, 2-3 million people, right? So it's like, you see what I'm saying? You know how many people out here that wants to hear what you talking about?
Yes.
Wow.
Just gotta find it.
Yeah. And
you know, so it's
that's true.
Yep. And you can't stop, because for every 100 people you reach, you might only get 10 followers, or you might only get 10 people that really want to fuck with you. So reach 100 more and 100 more. Like, never stop. Long as you breathing, never fucking stop.
Never stop. Never quit.
Hashtag fuck the stigma.
Fuck the stigma.
God damn it.
That's why you got her as a host, bro. She with it.
Oh yeah,
she with it, man. God bless.
She all the way with it. Yep.
Fuck the stigma, man. Because you know this coronavirus thing, it got us to a point where, like, I know a lot of us, and I'm sure y'all. I'm just listening to y'all talk now. I know we probably the same cloth. Just moving forward, doing pushing forward, doing whatever we wanted to do in life. That was a time where it looked bleak. Existence looked bleak.
Yep.
I had coronavirus a year last year when it first happened. You know what I mean? I had it like 3 times, right? I had it in November, January, then I had it in March. March, that's when they had a label for it. I didn't know what it was.
Oh my God. I think me and my people in my house had the shit in like November, December. I had to get a breathing treatment. I never had to get a breathing treatment. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Yeah.
So what it did was, us being survivors of that, right? Hashtag fuck the motherfucking vaccine too. If you get it, that's cool. I ain't tripping.
And hashtag fuck the vaccine, bitch.
For real. Hey, listen, that made me just buckle down. Like, okay, tomorrow ain't promised.
Nah.
Tomorrow ain't promised at all. I'm gonna go hard. I have my homeboy Bill studio behind me. And I'm enjoying it. I have a lot of young artists coming in. They're enjoying themselves. I'm letting them be them. I don't charge about an hour. I charge per song, so they don't have to rush in their material. No,
that's dope.
Relax.
That's dope.
You at home.
Yep.
I make sure the only thing they're missing is a pair of flippers with their name on it. You at home. Get your art out. Get your art out.
Right.
And so we have fun here, man. I just the other day, man. So it's and even y'all with this. I know y'all was at the point where y'all was like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Yep.
Thanks to coronavirus.
Yep. So let's keep it. Let me go back a little bit to the beginning again. So at what time period did you drop your first project, and what was it called? Was it an album? Was it an EP? Was it a mixtape? Like, what was your first body of work?
Man, I was for the public. The first body of work I did, man, these guys that live behind me on Liberty in the Gardens, they were some older guys. They was back in the the Parliament Funkadelic age. They used to play keyboards and you know what I mean? They was on that groove. They was on that. So they heard me rapping, and it was like they snatched me up like, oh, this guy is all right. I was young. I was like 17, 18, 19, right? And so they snatched me up, put me in my first studio, $50 an hour. And they pressed 2 songs that I did out on their music, man. And it was a cassette tape. The cassette tape. I don't got it over here. I usually have it by the studio, but it was a cassette tape. My girl opened it up. I was so mad. Like, why would you open it? I ain't know what it was. Anyway, it was a cassette tape, and I got fired from a job. I was working at Handy Andy. That would be the equivalent of a Home Depot. Handy Andy, Forest City. It was my second job I ever had. And I just did this demo tape with these 2 songs. And I was on a cassette tape. So my Walkman, I'm getting a little old for y'all. Dinosaur
Shout out
shit.
to the Walkman,
My Walkman.
I had one.
No hashtag though. Shout out to the Walkman, but no hashtag. My Walkman, the battery died. And I worked at that store. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to go down aisle 19, grab these batteries, and so I can hear my cassette. I want to hear me again because I was so happy that I did this art of work, this body of work. And the undercover security guard saw me grab him. And when I saw him, I went to the back real quick and threw him somewhere else. And anyway, I got fired because I stole some batteries trying to listen to my demo, man. Not a lot of people. I got fired trying to hear my shit. My battery was dead.
Hey, look.
I want to hear my shit real now. So
that right
man,
there is what we need to know. I love that, man.
The raw story.
That right. I love that, Pone. Like, share that shit, man. Because that's that's the thing. Like before you finish, I'm gonna say this. What made us love
No,
Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, Biggie, all these Prince, Michael Jackson, because we felt like we were inside of their lives. So I
Yes.
feel like the
right.
more artists let you inside of their life and really feel like you know that person, you will love
Yeah.
their
And when you
music.
can
Like
feel them
I feel like E40
even
is my
more.
uncle. I feel like
Yeah,
E40 coming
right.
to the cookout tomorrow.
I feel like Snoop is my uncle and E40.
Exactly,
Uncle Snoop.
exactly.
Right,
Your Uncle
right,
Snoop,
right.
and exactly, yeah.
I
So
never
so
looked at it like that. Y'all helping me understand some things now.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I didn't know folks don't like
yeah.
Yes.
you're an open
So
book.
so
You're telling your story. You're
open
talking,
book.
and people
Yep.
enjoying your vibe. That's why
Yeah.
Lil X putting this devil worshiping shit and stigma
I
Oh
have
on
Lord.
not
whatever
seen
he's
that
Look,
doing.
video all the way
we
yet.
finna look. We finna get to that. We finna get to that. Hold on one
Ah!
second. We
Okay,
finna because
I
we
shut
gonna
up.
discuss
I
that
shut up.
shit.
You know.
Look,
Yes, sir.
we get into that. So, what was your first project called? What was the first?
It,
What was the album? What was the name of your first project? And was it a
it was only two
mixtape or an
songs.
album, an EP? Only two songs, so like an
No, it was
EP.
just 2 song demo. It was a 2 song demo.
Okay,
Straight struggling, and they misspelled
okay,
straight. I told them to spell it STR and the number 8. Straight, but they
That's
okay.
how I
spell it
like
ST
straight.
state.
Right, the regular
So
way.
Straight
it's
to the
straight
point.
struggling and don't cry was on the flip side. And I had
Okay,
people tell me, I had grown ups older than me tell me that they listen to that song every day. I had 2,000 copies pressed up. Me and my boy, what my logo? I had me and my boy, we used to go to Taylor, and I wasn't working nowhere. We was trying to just to get weed money, just to get gas money. I had 2,000 tapes. I'm selling them $2, $5, whatever. If I looked at you and you look like you had some money, I'm saying five. You feel me?
right.
If I know you in the town,
Hell
it's
yeah.
going for $1.50, $1.50. You know what I
People
mean? So I
lit.
was trying to, adjust my demographics as my eyesight saw. So
Yep.
Right.
me and Milo used to go out there. He helped me sell my tapes, man. On Sundays, I used to go up to the little Inkster Road and Cherry Hill, go to the grocery store on
Yep.
Sundays
Okay.
and fling them, bling them. And then I
Okay.
see people 15, 20 years later was like, I remember you. You had sold that. Man, you sold that tape to me. It's all gone, sis.
Huh?
Mine all gone. I saw you
Hey,
just
you
smash
know
that real
what?
quick.
You
I'm
know,
mad.
like
I'm mad. Mine all
this
gone.
a real ass podcast. So I'm gonna just say
Hell
right
yeah.
now, I gotta go grab something real quick, y'all. But y'all
Go
go
ahead.
I
ahead
might
and
have to go.
dialogue. I'm gonna be right
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
back.
I'm mad. I
Go
can't do
get.
that. You got some more of that? Hey, you got some more Remy over there,
Hey,
baby?
tell them to
You got some Remy?
bring you
Okay,
something.
I'm straight. I'm gonna be switching trains. I'm gonna
Okay.
switch trains. I still got a little bit more, but I got my sister got
Listen.
some Remy over there for me. What's
See,
up, big
see, and
bro?
see. Here's the thing about our podcast. We don't want to sugarcoat shit. Like we want to be honest. We want people to
Right.
really understand who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of people try to put their best foot forward, and then later on down the line, you end up finding out
Yeah.
who they truly are anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we want to let
Right.
people know exactly who you are. So be who you are. We want you to feel comfortable. We
Yeah.
still got a lot of shit we finna discuss because I wanted to get like who
Oh
you
man.
are out the way, and now we finna get into some nitty gritty shit. Now when we finna dig deep, and get into a few things and ruffle a few feathers. That's what we finna do. If you don't mind ruffling some
Okay.
feathers right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, as long
Hey,
as you don't,
somebody
as
called me,
long as
but I
you
can hear you. I can hear you again, man. I'm mad about
okay.
that. So come on, yeah, let's
That's
ruffle
all
some
right.
feathers,
Hey,
man.
look, that's
Shit,
that's all right.
I'm too
Okay,
grown to
so
be
so
shy, man. You know?
right, you can't be. So after that project, did you drop any other projects after that kind of got your name out here where people started knowing who you are?
Well, I don't know if it got my name ringing. I was happy to finally get it done. It was just a little mixtape I did. It was like I Am Legend mixtape. And for the record, man,
I remember
I
that.
didn't
I got
show.
that.
Yeah, I Am Legend mixtape, man. It had 20, 19 to 20 songs on it. I I I thought to myself, like, what am I gonna call it? What am I gonna call it? And you good, sis? I see you back.
And I'm back. And I'm back.
I decided to call it I Am Legend because somebody else said that I was a legend. I didn't say it first. Somebody else, engineer I was going to, he called me a legend. So I said, okay. He said it, so I can go ahead and jump off and call this I Am Legend. You know, and I put that out. I recorded it myself. As I look back, I could have mixed it down better. You know, now that I know the things that I know now. But it was my body of work, man. You know, and I enjoy it.
Would you say that's your most favorite? Would you say that's your Would you say that's your most favorite body of work?
No, sir. No, sir. The things that I'm doing now is my favorite. Things that I'm doing now is my favorite. I'm touching more topics. I'm not trying to sugarcoat nothing, man. I'm being me. I always been me, but I was, you know, with this rap shit, I went through phase. Like you guys went to the beginning, the LL Cool J phase, and back in the early rap, the artists used to say, "I'm better than, I'm the dopest MC ever." So they was rapping to the artists. They was rapping to other rappers. If you say I'm the dopest MC ever, the listeners don't give a fuck about none of that. They want something to groove to, right? But what I learned was find out who my target audience was. And if I'm talking about I'm the dopest rapper ever, the listeners don't want to hear that shit. And ain't no artist gonna buy your shit. Then you know what I'm saying? Real, to be real with you, you know what I'm saying? They fake like they, you know, support, but
they don't.
No, they're not really in tune with you, like, you know what I mean, like they portray. So when I understood who I think my audience should be, and that's just the public. That's just the public. And now I found my pen speaking more towards social injustices, man. I can't write no shaking your ass music right now. I never was no party club type. I'm glad my brother here. He know I never was no club type party type song. Even though I tried to do it, you know, back then we called it radio song. You want to write something, you want to make a song, so you get on the radio. So that means you made it. You know, mama, I made it. But you know, I just, you know, there's a lot of artists that said, fuck that. I ain't finna, I'm gonna do me. Dead Prayers. I listen to some of the Dead Prayers shit, and I'm like, yeah, you know, it's just music, man. Us as a people, man, we gotta understand some things. We gotta take the blinders off and understand where we are and who we are. You know what I mean? Us as a people. And I try to make sure every time I meet somebody, I embrace them with love. I greet them with love. You know what I mean? And that's just it, man. All that other shit, I'll be ready to fight them niggas with the "Don't bro me, you don't know me" shirts. I'll be ready to fight them niggas. I'll be ready to fight them niggas. Don't bro me, you don't know me. Yeah, I don't know you, nigga, but you broke. Whether you know it or not, bitch ass nigga, you know. I be ready to. I was on East Road and Michigan Avenue, cuz I was ready to get. I was ready to go all the way in on this nigga, man. And he looked like he been through some shit too. So he was a goon ass nigga. It wasn't no easy shit, right? The nigga looked like he was ready for war. But fuck you, nigga. What you mean,
fuck you, nigga.
Bro? You know what I mean? That's all I'm for. No. I'm done, sis. I had to rant for a minute.
No, you good. You good. Keep
sometimes
going.
you have to like say whatever you gotta say. I was just gonna say like as far as like you said you don't really more so care about trying to make a radio hit or stuff like that. So as we get older, I think we more so come into our own. So like, can you hear me good? You can hear me good?
I can't hear my right ear. I had a tumor in my right ear. That's another thing that folks don't know. I can't hear out my right ear. I can only hear out my left ear. And people be like, man, you mixing this song down and you can't hear out your right ear.
Oh, man.
But I'm here. I'm in tune with you.
Okay.
Okay.
So like so do you feel more so like as far as creating and making your music and making what feels right to you, does that make you feel
Hold
alive?
on,
Like
y'all. Hold on.
it makes you feel alive, like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It doesn't matter if it doesn't get on the radio or it doesn't, reach a whole bunch of masses, as long as I can do what I feel good about. Like, does that motivate you nowadays to
Like
like
therapy.
just create and like,
And you know what?
yeah, like
I
therapy.
still want to reach the masses, right? I still that's the
Okay.
goal, right? That's why I like when I mix my songs down, I make sure that you can hear the artists because they wrote that shit for a reason. Not that mumble shit.
Right.
Right? It's cool though. Do y'all
Right.
shit, young niggas. Don't get me wrong. Salute you. Make your money, right? But as far as the
Right.
Right.
art form, what you saying, what you asking me, you know, I still want to reach the masses. But if I don't, oh well. I'm still gonna put it out because I enjoy doing it. I do
Yes.
enjoy doing it. I've been doing it for so long. I invested money into it now. I invested a lot of money into it actually. And it's paying off. Case in point, you guys coming to me. You know what I mean? Uh,
Right.
I got another guy. He just reached me the other night. He's like, "Man, come with me, man. I want you." I thought it was a setup. I'm about to bring two pistols. I'm like, he was so
Right.
adamant about me coming with him to see what he was doing, and I knew that. I know we're gonna talk about that other shit later, but
Right.
I knew that was still. I don't know where that was, and I don't trust nobody, right? So I'm
Right.
like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
Where
he
we
fucking
from?
come. I'm telling my comrade like, hey, cuz I'm going over here, whoop the whoop. But he reached out to me too, and so it's paying off. It's paying dividends for me to still pursue it. And like I say,
Right.
the vigor that I'm pursuing it with is because of the coronavirus scare, the bullshit that they're trying to feed us, the gay agenda that they're pushing. We in the
Oh,
belly of the
me
beast,
and
y'all,
Mikey
right?
talk about this
We are in the
all the
belly.
time.
You and who?
We talk
Mikey.
about this all the time. Yeah. The
Yep.
gay
Yeah,
agenda.
we in the
Yeah.
belly
We.
of the
We
beast,
got a
right?
couple
Yeah.
we
They
got a
don't give a
couple
fuck
morally
about us. They don't
incorrect
care about us. They
episodes.
try to put on this old pretty song and dance. Fuck them. You know what? I listened to this guy named Charleston White, and I
Uh-huh.
really adopted a lot of. I'm glad he spoke on a lot of things, man. Fuck you, gangster rapper ass niggas. Fuck y'all fuck you, gangbangers. Y'all fucking up for us. Y'all killing each other off. We need
Yeah.
gunners. We need shooters. We need y'all on the front line because they don't care about us. They don't love us. They don't care. They don't like us. They don't nothing. You understand?
Yep.
So that's why I don't care about talking about this. I don't.
Right. Right.
I
Right.
always think all the time if I speak on these type of things, like my son gonna be a bastard, but I'm taking somebody with me if I go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm taking
Yep.
somebody with me
Yep.
if I go. I
And
promise you that.
it's like
If I
when
don't,
I listen.
my brother. If I don't, my brother right there gonna take somebody from me.
Exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
what's so crazy,
I'm
man?
not.
It's
I'm
like
not for that dumb shit.
when I listen to you talk, Pone, it's like I started to notice like it's like the older you get, the less you care. Cause I noticed when I was
Mm-hmm.
22, I used to be like, I ain't gonna say man, I'm 34 now. I'm like, I don't give a fuck
Fuck
what
it.
nobody, man.
No.
Hey,
You listen, I'm gonna be
I'm saying
myself.
exactly what the hell I
I'm gonna
feel,
Yes.
be my
man.
motherfucking self.
Yes.
And
Fuck
ain't that
that.
a breath of
Yes.
fresh air
Yes.
when you
And they
can
want
be
us
Yes.
to be
you?
in that bubble. That's that slave
Right.
mentality, man. We're
Yes.
supposed
Yep.
to live and prosper. We got a right to you know live and prosper. We're alive, right? All
Yep.
Yep.
us listening to my voice, we're alive. We're alive
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
Live and direct.
And it's not a privilege to be alive, man. We here though. You
Yep.
know,
We
For
here.
well,
sure.
I don't know who. I'm not religious, but I know it's a higher power. I know it's a
Yeah.
Yep.
God, whatever His holy name may be, right? So
Exactly.
for to us being in the belly of the beast, and for them to try to manipulate a lot of the things. Man, I think this coronavirus is just a population control. Fuck
For sure.
Fuck whoever, you know what
Don't
I mean? They got my people scared. They got my mother scared. My mother didn't want. My mother wanted me to come over there to take care of some business for her. I went over there. She was like, "Jay, did you get your shot yet?" It's like, "No, I ain't never get my shot." Tuskegee Airmen. I'm not never getting my shot.
Exactly.
I don't trust them with needles.
Exactly.
So,
right.
Okay. I'm sorry, sis.
Don't get me started.
Okay. You
Hey,
feel
look.
me though?
Hey, pretty magnificent.
Was ready to see over there putting on a mask. So everybody's scared. It was a scare tactic.
Everybody's scared.
I know we getting off music, but fuck that. It's a scare tactic early on, man. They want to scare us.
Have we found out? Have we found our third?
Oh
Lord. Have we found our third co-host?
Exactly.
Do we what? Oh look!
I said, do we look?
I heard you, loved one. I heard you.
Man,
I'm just saying, bro.
What?
This is shit that needs to be said, and it needs to be heard about more. Because I talk about this just like you say. Y'all talk about it amongst each other.
It needs to be said.
We can't preach to the choir. We can't preach to the choir.
That's one of the fucking reasons we started the Morally Correct Not podcast. Because our voices.
What is it called? What is it called again?
It's called Morally Correct, but we got like the little circle and cut through it because we're not going to be morally correct no more. Fuck that. We have
the complete opposite.
Yeah, it's the complete opposite. We have voices. I get it. Fuck
y'all had to switch it up along the way.
We had to switch it up. Yeah. We gonna say what the fuck we want to say. They probably gonna ban us.
That's
right. Fuck it. Whatever. As long as we breathing, we gonna say what the fuck we want to say because we have voices.
That's right.
So
that's right. Yep. And when they try to silence your voice, all this what you call that? Come on, y'all help me.
Canceling culture and shit like
the cancel culture. Yeah.
All this when they try to stop you from saying what you want to say.
Try to ban
censorship. All this censorship going on Facebook. I did a song called One Time, and they censored it, and they took it off the airwaves. Y'all can't see it, only I can see it. I might repost it without no visual, but it was just talking about fuck the police, like, you know what I mean, type shit, you know. But for them to censor that, because they killing us at a large rate. We killing us at a large rate too. Don't get me wrong. I'm mad at all of them. I'm mad at all the dumb shit.
Yep.
All of the dumb shit gotta go, man. You know what I mean?
They set that up for our culture to kill each other off. So I mean, shit.
Yes, I agree with you. Like, I agree with you, and that's the record executive. That's why I would never get a record deal. All my loved ones, everybody in the sound of my voice, fuck a record deal too. Yep. Hashtag fuck a record deal. Be independent.
Yep, fuck a record deal. Yep.
They're gonna have you kissing a motherfucking devil. They're gonna have you with red braids, getting fucked by the devil. Or apparently look like it. I'll be wondering. I'm like, I bet the dog probably had his thing in him when he took that fuck ass picture.
I agree. Look, y'all keep going. I'll be right back.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Or
it's just, fuck the censorship. That censorship. It's getting too much, man. And that just let us know who we are. I had a friend. Yes, indeed. We got to come together first. Yeah, we got to come together before we fight. Because listen, I don't mean to cut you off, loved one. Please forgive me. But we got to come together first. Because if this house fight and then the house 12 houses down across the street fight, they going to zoom in on them. They're going to bring all their firepower to them. Now, if we all stand together, it was a meme they had with the higher ups, the elites, playing chess on the board. Oh, yeah. And the table was the common people, us. We was bent down and the board was on our back. And they said all we got to do is stand up and game over. Right?
Yes. And they don't like that.
And that's simply it.
That's simply it. That's it. So Do you think that our people can come together? Do you think that
No,
a lot of people can wake up and come
no,
together?
no.
No?
It's too many idiots with the fucked up
Or
frame of mind.
crabs in a barrel? Or
Yeah,
people are
it's
too
gonna be a few
scared?
to come together, but not the amount we need to for our survival.
Okay.
It's not gonna be the amount we need for our survival. I hate that I'm so close to the screen. I'm sorry. I had to.
No,
I
it's
hate that I'm
cool.
so close to the screen. But I can't. Somebody called me and messed my hearing up. But
Oh yeah.
no, I don't.
But you
I
know
think
what?
we can. It's a possibility.
I used to have no faith in our community coming together until recently, maybe like a year ago. A lot of people are waking up, and I don't know if they're doing it because it's popular now. You know, a lot of people, you know, coming into spirituality.
I don't think so. I think they understand it, but some people are scared. Let me say this. Please forgive me for interrupting you. Some people are scared. You know, to me, the coldest thing ever said in the history of existence was this. I forgot who said it. Was it Sojourner Truth or Nat Turner? I think it was Nat Turner.
Nat Turner. We were just talking about that yesterday, that movie.
All of y'all who want your freedom, step forward. Everybody, it was few people step forward. Now, first line of business is to turn around and kill everyone who didn't step forward.
Yep. Everybody want to be politically correct. And that's not going to work for us to move forward.
First line of business is to kill everyone who didn't step forward.
Yep.
So that means you got to be all the way with the shit. You can't be straddling the fence because they don't care about it.
The fence. Yep. And that's
I got to say this too. Some people get mad at me. It's some Caucasians and people, I ain't going to say people of color. It's some Caucasians that fuck with us in a real way. My son, I got an 18-year-old son. He showed me that. His friends, they fuck with him in a real way. I still don't put my trust in people that well, but I hear what he's saying, and I trust his judgment, and I've seen a little bit and with my own eyes as far as them. And I'm not a racist person. Yeah, I know it ain't black and white. I mean, it kind of is, but I'm not a racist person.
Yeah.
But when you trying to keep my people down and act like it ain't happening, you know what I mean? I got something to say about it.
But you know what?
I don't give a fuck if I knew you for 48 years. Fuck you.
Right. I'm starting to learn.
I'm sorry.
You cool. I'm starting to learn that it's little loopholes that we don't know about that's pertaining to like public and private. You know, like when they put the Federal Reserve in charge, it's certain stipulations and certain laws that's around that shit that you can finagle, you can get around it. But our people don't want to read and don't want to learn new shit. So it's
Can I say something? Can I speak to that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm back, y'all.
Hey.
What's up, loved one? My baby. Cheers. One more shot. I'm almost done. One more shot.
We ain't nowhere near done. We got plenty more.
I got 19%, nigga. I got my charge over here though. So listen.
Okay.
I was going to speak towards the fact. What was the last thing you said, baby? I'm sorry.
The public and the private and the different laws, like Black's Law, and
right?
Like
and you were saying that our people don't read, right?
They don't read.
A lot of times, and you're right on that. I'm not going to dispute that. That's definitely true. I don't even read. I got to speak to myself on that. I love to gain knowledge though, but I don't read as I should, right? But I also feel that the point I was going to make, I'm gonna slow down on my shot, but we need to.
It happens. It happens.
It happens.
It
Look,
happens.
look. This will make it beautiful.
Go to the next question. I'm gonna find that motherfucker. I'm coming
Okay,
back.
look, we go. So
back.
listen. So look, we want to come back to the music because that's the thing we really want to showcase is his music. So let's come to the current state right now.
I'm gonna talk that shit.
Right. Look. So what are you working on? What are you working on right now? Like at this very moment, what are you working on right now in the studio? Are you getting ready to drop any projects? Do you have anything that's out already? Like what are you working on?
Vibes.
Okay.
I don't go by no construct of time. I don't go by no construct of time. Like, oh, I gotta put this out. I'm gonna go by the vibe, how I feel.
The vibe.
Right? I'm gonna go ahead and if I feel it, like, and I got some loved ones. Salute to y'all, Rich Sick, Doe Banks. My loved ones have been blessing me with nice material to provoke my mind to go deep and to whatever I need to I want to pin on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's no constructive time, man. I do know that time is one thing we can't get back, so I try not to waste it. One of my true mentors told me that. Don't waste your time, and I hope y'all hear me. Both of you guys and whoever listen. If it's wasting your time, man, you can't never get that back.
Can't.
Fuck that. Whether it's relationship or whatever it is. Don't waste your time on nothing. Don't you don't be an asshole about it, but unless you want to. I don't care.
That's true.
Exactly. Right.
Don't waste your time on nothing, man.
One thing I do want to touch on is because it's obvious when everybody watch this that's from your page and they know exactly what's going on. You got a situation out here right now that everybody on your page can see.
It's no longer. But go ahead.
I want to touch on that. Because I asked you. I said, "Look, is there anything off limits?" You said, "Hell no, we'll talk about everything." So explain that situation to me. That beef, that rap beef. Because I know when it's real beef, people don't be here no more. But explain that rap beef that you had. Who was the guy? If you want to say his name or not. But what was the situation and how did that come apart?
Man, this thing was so stupid. I'm glad my brother can hear me too. He in the background, man. Shout out to Pilo.
Okay.
Project Legend. See the liquor talking thing. Project Legend.
Okay.
Me and my brother did a song called Bernie Sanders. He came up with the hook and he laced it over here. Since I got the studio, he like, oh shit, man. So he got in there and did that. I was like, oh my God. He was talking so filthy. I'm like, oh, bro, please let me get a verse. He said, go ahead, bro, So boom, I added a verse to it. And it was called Bernie Sanders. We shot a video for it. Shout out to Sade. She's a beautiful, brilliant film whatever. The liquor. So this guy in particular thought that song was about him. And
wow.
He made a diss song. We put the song out. Yeah. Bro, we put the song out back in November, maybe? No. We put it out in the summertime. We shot the video in the summertime. We put the song out in the summertime, August. We put the song out damn near fall, and that was just it. We made a video for it. I was happy. I finally got a video that I paid for because I did like you saying, Mikey. I did all this stuff throughout the years, but like I've told you guys, all I did was work. I got 4 children, 3 of them grown. So my kids can't eat off a dream. My daddy think he a rapper, and no, I gotta go to work every fucking day. I gotta make sure I bring bread in. So I finally paid for the video. Me and my brother split the bill, and I did the video, put it out. I was so happy, and I got a lot of good response from it. So my friend, I don't know what my little at. Oh, he bullshit. My homeboy tell me, he say, Zoe did a song about you and your brother. He did a song about y'all. I was like, what? And he sent me the link. He texted to me. And my boy, he a shit starter, but I love him. He a shit starter. I love him to death. I love him to death.
Right.
But he gonna tell me what's right. He ain't gonna have nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because he know I love him. So he ain't gonna tell me nothing wrong. So he's like, yeah, dog said, woo, woo. So he sent it to me, right? So I listened to it. I'm listening to it like I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. I'm like, damn, because the guy that I'm speaking on is somebody from 8th grade. I was in the same class. He was here when the crack era hit. He was in the
so you know dude.
He was over there.
So you know dude.
I know dude. We went to,
okay.
We was in the 8th grade together, cuz. We was in the same class together. He was out making his money. He had the baddest chick in the class come $700-800 up at 15. I'm like, you know, I ain't never been a hating ass nigga, right? I don't give a fuck. If Pretty just said, oh shit, I just hit the Mega Millions, I'ma feel like I just hit the Mega Millions with her. Because I know her now.
Right.
I let people win. I love when people win it. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna hate on shit. I can't.
Right.
That's some good.
It's just not in me.
There.
Right? So this nigga getting all this money, true, fresh leather, true suit, all that shit, right? So he getting all this money, but he ain't the type of nigga I hang around. I'm gonna hang around who I feel like I hang around, right?
Right.
So I created a rap group in the late 90s, Rap Pack, and shout out Radio Ray, RRP Blackie Black, and I brought it to them, and they became a part of it. And then later on in life, I was like 19, 20, 21, 22. They was like, Lorenzo in the Rap Pack. He in it. They just told me because they was from Saigon. That was their hood. So I understood the allegiance. I understood why they wanted him in there. So even though I created it, I ain't say shit. I didn't even say, all right, that's what's up, or fuck that nigga. I ain't say neither one. I just, okay. So he was in it for a little while. He came up with his own record label, Get Rich Records, and I was like, you know, he tried to grab one of his guys, and have him on there, but it just never was authentic. So he didn't last long. He didn't hang with us long. Maybe months, a matter of months. So I get this information. I'm sorry. Fast forward to now, I hear he made a diss song about me, so I call him. After I listened to it, I call him. I was like, "What's up, man?" He say, "You tell me." I'm like, "What's happening?" He was like, "What's up?" I'm like, "So what's up?" Nigga,
what's up?
Right.
I'm clueless, cuz. I'm like, "What's up?" And he was like, I saw he wasn't gonna step forward. So I said, "You thought that song was about you? You thought Bernie Sanders was about you?" "Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you." I said, hold on. Nigga.
Well, goddamn it, if the shoe fits. Say no, I'm joking.
Yeah, that's what I said later on. The shoe was fit.
Right.
All the negative shit in the song, it fit him. But you gonna have me start this beef over again. Stop. No. I ain't gonna start it. He gonna start it because he gonna hear this shit. I don't care. So I'm like, nigga to nigga, even though we had our ups and downs throughout the years, I don't feel like you violated me enough to write something about you. I know, nigga, no. That song was not about you. You know what I mean? So
right.
But he was confirmation. He was like, oh, you know, whatever. So I said, but you made a song back in the early 2000s that I felt was about us. You know, so told him that. So I said, no matter what you say, he said, no, that was about somebody else. I said, no, bro. Whatever you say, I still feel like it was about us. I said, so I heard you made a song about me and my brother. And he was like, yeah, you know, because I said, okay. You know, I play chess, Mikey. I play chess pretty.
Yeah, for sure. It ain't checkers, it's chess.
So if you play chess, knowing that you play chess, loved one, you ain't gonna tell your opponent your next move, right?
No, you can't.
So I'm not gonna tell him, oh, you made a song about me. I'm about to make a song about you.
I'm about to come back and make a song about you. No.
All right. I'm gonna do it. I did it anyway. I wasn't gonna do it because I knew the type of nigga he was. He was in the streets heavy, right? I've been a working nigga all my life, but I'm from the projects. You know, I know the ins and outs. And killers love me, dealers love me, lame niggas love me. I don't give a fuck what you are. Like I said in the song, if you my dog, you my dog. No matter cockapoo or shih tzu. I don't care if you a nerd that play Pokemon all day. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I don't care if you got 3 bodies under your belt and you want to run right now. If I fuck with you, fuck.
Period. Yep.
So he was off in the street shit. I wasn't off in the street. I was on work. I know what come with that. So I don't want to risk that. But so anyway, I wrote my diss song. I'm gonna get to that. I wrote my diss song. I killed that nigga. I wonder if I can make him say.
Yes, you did.
Him say that I killed him because I don't think
you did.
He the walking dead right now. As far as music,
hey,
I killed that man. I don't know if you heard his other shit. Did you hear his songs?
Listen, let me push pause.
He made the one.
Let me push.
I said he talked about me and my brother.
Let me push pause.
Let me push pause. He made a Valentine's Day hit. Some shit.
I hate to cut you off. I hate to cut the guest off, but let me say this.
My brother,
listen.
He like,
hey, look, yeah, rub his shoulders. Hey, look, the champ is here. The champ is here. Like, listen, you fucking murdered that nigga, dude. Like bad. Like, and
man,
here's what I thought was clever. Here's what I thought was clever about your song versus his. Yours was an actual song that you could actually have fun to, but at the same time, I'm fucking this nigga's life over. I'm gonna send it to you. He fucked him over. And you know me, pretty. I don't give everybody their props because I don't like rappers, right?
Because you cold, nigga. You ain't supposed to. You cold as hell.
Man, look, this nigga Pone.
That boy good.
That boy good. Look, Pone murdered. When I say murdered,
somebody got 119. Somebody stole my cup. Oh, here you go.
He said 119. Now 11.
Man, I have to fucking hear this.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. Like, listen, when I tell you, I'm not just saying this because he's on the phone, because I would be honest with him and say, look, you could have came a little harder.
Yeah.
No, he fucking murdered him. Like, it was bad. Like, the dude, it's time for him to hang it up and let it go.
Well,
because the only way he can come back from that is he has to be physical with Pone at this moment. Because verbally,
and that's where it was going. Cause that's why I thought it was going.
No.
It ain't over. It's over with me. I'm living life, man. I'm a granddaddy, man. I ain't got time for no bullshit like that. I'm trying to raise my people up so we can fight the motherfuckers that really don't like us.
Oh,
exactly.
That's what I'm trying.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna let no nigga try to take me out the game because I said something back to you, nigga. You spoke to me first, nigga. So I'm a man.
Right.
I'm gonna say something back. What the fuck you think gonna happen, nigga?
Period.
So I went on his page. I'm sorry, y'all. I went on his page.
Bro, you good? Talk your shit.
I went on his page. He was like, "Oh, that nigga ain't even from the projects. He from Liberty."
So he was mad. Okay.
So I'm from the Gardens. I was born, like I told you, I fell out my mama's placenta at the hospital and landed on Pine Court. Don't know the address. I was too little. Right. So I was there, and then you know what I mean. That's where I was. So he was moving on. So he was. What street nigga gonna vouch for him? He ain't been in the streets. No, I ain't been. I've been in the streets, but I ain't. To me, a street nigga is a motherfucker who make money in the streets, right?
Period.
That's my version of a street nigga. A nigga that's in the streets all the time and they make their money and they living in the fucking streets. That's not me. I go punch a fucking clock. I've been punching the clock for my whole adult life. I've been punching the clock. But I'm not no bitch ass nigga. I'm not no
Right.
hoe ass nigga. I'm
Right.
a man.
Right.
So, what's your argument now? I'm not.
And
Street.
no,
No.
Pone, what I realized
I got
about
love for them. And they got a few of them got love.
what I realized about life is the loudest niggas in the room is usually the brokest and the softest. And that nigga who
Right
go
on.
to work, that dude who go to work and chill and quiet, he usually the one who will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta
And can I say
change
something
that.
to that? Can I
goes
speak
in
to that?
so
I'm
many
Go
not
ahead.
saying
different
I'm the
aspects.
baddest motherfucker breathing, man. I'm sorry. What'd you say, sis?
Oh no, I'm done.
See, listen. I've been working mental health for 23 years. I work at a psychiatric hospital, right? I deal with
Okay.
the motherfuckers don't want to deal with. I deal with motherfuckers that kill their mama, kill their daddy, kill their granddaddy, with their bare hands, with a knife, with a gun, whatever. I deal with them every day for 23 years. I got to deal with the 6'8" motherfucker that say, I get to work at 215, right? At 216, this motherfucker say, fuck y'all, I ain't taking my meds. First person run up on me, I'm blowing their shit out. I'm talking about some hood niggas. I'm talking about niggas that did 15 in the joint, telling me they, man, Baldwin, I don't give a fuck. What's your name, Baldwin? I'll Google you if I want to know you, nigga. Hoe ass nigga. What you trying to sneak up on me for? And it's 12 of us, right?
Be ready to.
I've been in the war zone dealing with that physically for years, 23 years. Dealing with
Right.
that mentally and physically, right? So I don't mind going there. It's easy to go there. I'm not trying to. Why?
Right.
It's some Caucasians that be like, I don't like you, Mikey the Connect. I don't like you, Pretty Magnificent. I don't like you, Bone 7, because y'all black. You some niggers. Y'all lazy. Y'all ain't shit. Fuck y'all and your kids. I want to kill your kids. They don't give a fuck about us. Right?
Yep.
I want to address that more so than a nigga talking about some rap shit.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I want him. I need him on the front line with me. I need him on the front line with me. If you got all that picked up hostility, it's a white. Let me tell y'all, that song that I played for you in the beginning, loved one, it's a part in there where I say I saw racism coming in a large truck. I was at my mother's house at 2, 3 in the morning with my homeboy, and I'm kicking it with him, and it was a pickup truck. This is last year, about 6, 8 months ago. And there's a pickup truck came. I saw it coming down the street. So we stepped closer to our car to let them go by. They was a little ways down. So they saw us in the street and they positioned themselves to get in the street, rev their engine and their tires, and shot past it, right? And I carried it. So I grabbed it and I was watching, waiting for a swerve or anything, right? Dog kept going. The way my mother block said, it's you go around. And so dog went around and came back with his lights off. But I already had a presence of mind to, hey, look, I don't like this. This don't look right. Hey, people, listen. Hold on, baby. People, listen. If y'all feel like something ain't right, you ain't a whole ass motherfucker for trying to get the fuck on.
Right.
Get the fuck on.
A good run be the bad.
It didn't feel right to me, even though I had a firearm and I was ready for whatever. Right. Even though I had a firearm and I was ready for whatever, I still wanted to get the fuck on.
Yeah.
So as I'm driving, me and dog, I said, look, let's go ahead and do it. We driving out. Dog come back around with his lights out. The white boy with a white t-shirt and a black truck. So I ain't stupid. What that look like? You ain't gotta spell it out.
The KKK.
You ain't gotta spell it out. If that shit with my man Will Ferrell, I fuck with Will Ferrell. That just happened. A lot of times shit happened to us and we be in the day. Oh, did that just happen? Yes, motherfucker, that just happened. So get ready for the next thing.
Yep.
Yep.
We looking at the wrong people as enemies,
so
basically.
Yeah,
for sure.
Black people
okay.
do. Our people do.
So
Lord's willing, they get it together. That's when you say, do I think we can ever? I don't know, because they're not getting it together. They got to understand and feel what the real ones are saying.
So many people trying to tap dance.
Hold on.
So many people too focused on tap
TikTok
dancing.
their way through life.
Yep.
They're trying to TikTok their way through life.
What Tariq Nasheed say? Buck dancing. There's too many motherfuckers worried about buck dancing. Instead of teaming up and really coming together and really doing what the fuck we need to do for our own.
Yep.
I know both of you heard this before. Caucasians are lucky that we just want to be treated equally and we don't want revenge.
Right. I just want them to like me.
They're lucky we just want to
like me.
Just treat us fairly.
Just treat us fairly. Why don't you like us?
And if they don't, fuck them, right? So, and that's why I understand Marcus Garvey and a few other folks, the separatists, that say, you know what, fuck it, we just break away and create our own shit. We help build this country. You know what I mean?
Black
but the powers that be don't give a fuck about that. They love their power.
So look,
the powers that be love their power.
That's a whole nother.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, look, that's a whole nother topic because I want to showcase your music.
Right.
So we go.
Yes, sir.
We gonna bring. No, you good. You good. Because this is what's gonna let people know about your music. This is gonna let people know who you are. So we have to discuss these things so people can get into a feel of you. So my next question is, no particular order, right? Your top 5. Okay, my bad. No particular order. Your top 5 artists of all time.
Good question.
Why would you do that?
Hard question.
Right now.
I got to.
I got to. I always throw these hard ass motherfucking questions out. I don't understand.
Because it's levels to that shit. It's levels to that shit. I like shit when I was 20 years. I love Brother Lynch Hung. And he was talking about eating kids. And I always put him in my top 5. But he was talking about eating kids. Morally, from a moral standpoint, moral standpoint, where I'm at today, I like Joyner Lucas, man.
Joyner Lucas.
I like Joyner Lucas. Hey, he's very creative, and he talks. That song that him, E40 and T.I. got. Once I heard it, I downloaded it again. We needed that was a breath of fresh air for me. I don't listen to a lot of people though, Love One.
But I'm talking about your top 5, your favorite top 5 of all time. No particular order. Don't put them in order.
Man, you crazy.
That's such a hard question.
My brother say Joyner Lucas ain't fuck with me. I don't agree with that. Joyner, man. Watch out, bro.
I'm with your brother.
No. That's my brother, man. That's my love, man. That's me all over again, man.
Okay. So Rakim.
I'm gone.
So Rakim. You got 4 more.
I gotta say E40 for the longevity.
Okay. 3 more.
Longevity.
I'm gonna blow your high end.
I'm gonna say it's hard. It's hard because I like what I like.
He always
because I like lyrics. I love lyrics. Twister.
Okay.
Okay.
2 more.
I'm gonna put Twister in the mix. I'm gonna put Mr. Mike in the mix.
Okay. 1 more.
I gotta put me in there, man. I love listening
to gotta put
for sure. In there. Yeah.
Got to.
Listen, that's the most complex. That's the most complex list I've ever heard. And I done listened to 1,000 podcasts. I think I never heard of a list like that. I think you the GOAT on the list right now. I think I never heard of a list like that. Hey, I never heard of a list like that, man. That's a hell of a list right there. That's everywhere.
Thank you.
All right, so here's another question. Right now, if Pone
Hey,
today,
bro, can I get that charger?
if Pone today could tell Pone something 20 years ago, you could grab him by his shirt and say, "Hey, Pone, listen." What would you tell him 20 years ago?
Just do it.
Just fucking
Thank you.
do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
You know.
Hashtag just do it.
That's what held me back for all them years. My brother, hey, Lo, how many CDs you got? My brother has 9 CDs out. He's my little brother. He been doing music since he was 12 too.
So tell him to add. Tell him to add me when we get done with this.
I was always high.
I also say tell him to add me when we done with this. I want to spotlight him in a couple days.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I sure will, bro. So I'm trying to get this fucking charge in here.
Oh yeah, do your thing, baby.
But yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
So you would say you would tell your younger self 20 years ago, just do it.
Just do it.
Like don't play around, just do it. Just put it out.
Do it.
They're gonna, don't just. I was scared of failure.
Okay.
And I hear that a lot as the older I got, that a lot of people are scared of failure. You have to go forward. You have to go forward and put it out there. I got my other friend here from since I was 9. He over here too.
Okay.
He used to get mad at me when we go to venues and they got local artists on the stage, and he's like, "Pone, get up there, go up there, bro, man, you kill it, kill it, bro, go up there, get up there." No, man, I'm sorry,
right.
Man. I didn't think they wanted to hear what I had to say. This nigga used to get mad at me. He used to get mad at it's him and about 2 or 3 more. They used to get mad at me because I wouldn't display what I had.
Right.
They used to get mad at me. So the mirror sometimes, well, for me is I'm a shy nigga though. I don't give a fuck. But working in the psych ward changed all that. You can't be shy about nothing in life. Even though I was from the project still, but that psych ward 101, I had a few cage matches with some motherfuckers in there, man.
Wow.
And they say that crazy strength, survival strength is stronger than crazy strength. What you talking
Hell
about?
yeah,
I had to get home to my family. I'm finna fuck dog up.
Yeah.
And not leave no mark. I
right.
survive, man.
Right.
So just do it, man. Whatever you want, man. And the coronavirus strengthened that, multiplied it times 100.
Sure
just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Pretty magnificent.
I would have been nervous to do this with y'all. I'm not nervous at all.
You can't be, man. You're too talented. You mean too much to the state, man. You mean too much to us. So pretty magnificent. You got any questions before we get out of here that you want to ask them?
Yeah, I wanted to ask who, just to like close it out, like who is somebody you look up to right now?
Right now, somebody I look up to right now is that guy I spoke on, Charleston White. A lot of people don't like him. He say what needs to be said for our community. He's medicine for our community. Even though he has some goofy ass antics, my cousin once told me, you got to take the vowels. You got vowels and consonants. Just take the vowels, the shit that you need out of some. Not everything is gonna be 100% with you know what I mean. So not 100%. I don't agree with everything he says 100%. It's a young guy named Young Pharaoh. He's you up on him, Mikey?
Yep. Yes, sir.
You up on him, pretty?
Yeah, I know who that is.
So when he started talking about aliens and shit like that, I was like, all right, yeah, okay. I hear you, but I ain't saying it. Don't see. I'm not no argumentative type of guy, man. I'm right there in the middle. You believe it? Okay. I don't know about that, but go ahead with it. I'm not finna argue about that.
I'm gonna go off.
Right.
I don't know about it. That's it, man. That's it.
Yep.
Man. So I
Okay.
would say Charleston White because, like I say,
Charleston
he's
White.
saying fuck gangbanger. Think about what they stand for.
Yeah.
They killing each other
Over
for
a
a color.
color. Yeah.
And white people are killing us for a color.
For a color. Same shit. Yep.
For a
Yep.
color. Same thing. But y'all
Yep.
scared. Y'all will let them take, y'all done killed 12 niggas. But y'all will let 4 police take y'all in custody.
Yep.
And
I
I'm trying to
agree.
Okay.
understand why people
Let's talk about it.
want to come into our neighborhoods and start mayhem, then go back to their neighborhoods and don't do nothing. Or the people who be robbing people in our inner cities and like doing fucked up shit. Why you don't go to the suburbs and do that shit?
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm gonna
Yeah.
shut up.
Yep.
Because they not from there. They from where you are from, pretty. They from where you
Yeah.
from.
Yep.
And they scared to go out there. They scared of the police out there. Oh man, my riding out there. They scared of that.
Yep.
They
That's
scared to
true.
go through that. So
Yep.
like they say, when they say black on black crime and white, they say it ain't no such thing as black on black crime. You got to say it all the way around the board. It's Chinese on Chinese crime. It's white on
Yep.
white crime. Because
Yep.
that's who you're
It's
around.
people on people
That's
crime.
who you're around. That's your
Yep.
interminglements.
You know?
Yep. Yep.
Right. There you go. But so everything is race based now. So we can't even negate that fact that it's race based. So
Yep. Yep. So okay, so here's what we gotta do.
they ain't gonna blow up there.
So ain't. So before we get out of here, right? So I want to lighten the mood up just look because I want people to know. I want people to know both sides of Pone. I want them to know who you truly are, the political side, etc., etc. But I also want to shine some light on the fun side of you. All right. So now let's get into the fun side of you. All right.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna ask you some questions,
Okay.
and you gotta answer. You can't say both. You gotta pick one. All right. Now I'm finna get into the nitty gritty.
Damn.
Jordan or LeBron?
Oh,
Good shit. Good shit.
he ain't asking you.
Ah!
Jordan or LeBron. I saw. I'm gonna say Jordan because I'm an old head, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna say Jordan because I'm an old head and he was the first to do what he was doing. I'm
Okay.
not taking from LeBron, right?
Right.
Because he is great at what he's doing.
Right.
He goes anywhere and get a championship ring.
Exactly.
He
Yep.
goes anywhere and go get him a ring. He go get him some hardware.
Pure
Right?
Yes, sir.
And he keeps
Yep.
his body. He's a fucking machine.
Yeah, he a machine. That
You
dude's
see what I'm
something
saying?
different.
So like
Yeah.
when people say when they compare eras, it's kind of hard to compare eras because one, it'll never fucking happen. We ain't gonna
Yep.
see Michael Jordan and LeBron go one-on-one in their prime. It'll never happen.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't like the question. I don't like that question. I love you, but I don't like dealing with that kind of question. But I answered it for you. I'll say Jordan.
But
Just for the old
look,
niggas.
hey, look,
Receive
that I
hairline
have to,
niggas.
I have to
Here he
ask it
go
though.
with them
So
questions. I
look,
swear
so
I hate them questions.
Muhammad Ali
Go ahead.
or
Come on.
Muhammad Ali or Mayweather?
Muhammad Ali. You want to know why, or
All
you
right.
just keep going?
Nope. Tell me why.
Muhammad Ali.
Tell me why.
Oh, wow. Oh, I was waiting for that. Muhammad Ali, man. What he did for our people, man. He spoke up for our people when it was unpopular. He spoke up for our people when it was truly unpopular, man.
Mm-hmm.
He said, fuck that war. Them Koreans ain't did nothing. Vietcong ain't did nothing to me like y'all doing to me. But I'm going to go fight your... No, I ain't doing it. So they stripped his title. I think he went to jail, right?
Yeah, he
went
did.
to jail.
Yeah, for a couple days. Yeah.
That alone, Fuck Money Making Mayweather, even though he's from Michigan, man. What's up, Money Making Mayweather? But no, not this time, cuz.
I don't
Muhammad
like
Ali.
Mayweather.
You don't
I'm
like
just gonna be
Mayweather?
honest. I don't like Mayweather as a person.
Oh, as a person. Okay.
As a person, no. I like his skill. He's a very elusive motherfucker, man. That defense he got, that shoulder defense he got.
Yeah. But he an ignorant son
I
of a
like
bitch.
that.
But he an ignorant
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, very.
So okay,
Yeah,
look,
very.
let's settle this debate. Do sugar go in grits?
Yes, sir.
No.
Why not? Why not?
Because it
Pretty, get off.
goddamn don't.
Turn your phone off, Pretty.
Ah!
Turn your phone
No.
off.
Cheese.
Turn your phone off.
Cheese and
Sugar
salt going grits.
and butter goes on grits.
Butter, salt, and cheese going grits. I'm sorry.
Do sugar go in spaghetti?
What?
No.
Negative. Never. Never.
No.
Do sugar go
I
on
had a
rice?
baby mama that did that though. Yes.
Do
I
sugar,
don't do it no
sugar
more.
go
But
on
yeah,
rice?
when I was little, I did.
It depends.
Yeah.
But not really.
It can. I don't do it no more. Like I said.
I've had
Okay.
it before. It wasn't that bad.
All right, a
But you don't
syrup
fuck with
sandwich.
the grits.
Wait, a syrup sandwich versus
No.
American Whip sandwich.
What?
Syrup sandwich, nigga. I hate them motherfuckers. It wasn't nothing to eat in the refrigerator, man. Hey, look, hold on. I thought I created syrup sandwiches till I heard motherfuckers talking about syrup sandwiches in my 30s and 40s. I'm like, what the fuck? How y'all get my ingredients? I thought I created that. I ain't had nothing to eat. Look, nigga, we was on Liberty. I ain't had nothing to eat, man. I'm like, I'm hungry. My stomach touching my back. Always been a skinny nigga, man. Man, I saw the bread on top of the refrigerator and that syrup, and I married them bitches. And holy mackerel.
Man, y'all ever dip the bread in the egg and then sprinkle some cinnamon on that shit and put it in the skillet? What?
Ooh.
What?
Okay, what's the ingredients again? Bread, what?
You dip the bread, the piece of bread in the egg, like scrambled up egg yolk, and then sprinkle the cinnamon seasoning
That's
on
French
there.
toast.
Yeah.
Man, French toast the truth.
Yeah, I buy that.
And then put it in the skillet.
I buy that.
That's the truth right
see,
there.
I never did it. But
look.
I agree with it.
Chicken or beef ramen noodles?
Creamy chicken. Creamy chicken. That beef ramen noodles need to be snatched off the market. That beef ramen noodle needs to be snatched off the market. What?
Your ass.
What?
Hey y'all, I just had some creamy chicken ramen noodles like
them
the day
bitches
before
the
yesterday.
Look, you put little cheese, some hot sauce.
Yeah.
Some
man, what?
Hey, I'm trying to get this plug in here.
Man, get it in there. So look, before we get out of here, so I'm gonna let you do this. You got one or two choices. Either you can leave them with a 16, or you can leave them with a quote that you wanna say to the people. It's your choice, because I'm a firm believer. I don't like to put people on the spot. So it's like either you could spit a 16, or you could say something, like talk to people, like, listen, this is what my message to my people that I want to say verbally instead of a rap. Or you can spit a 16.
And
but
then
how do
after
you
that, make sure you let people know where they can find you.
Yeah, and then that's what I say. The next thing is we want to know your Facebook, your Instagram, anything where people can find you.
On
like,
facts.
Okay. Yep. Man, I don't got a 16. I was thinking of one, but
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Anything that I want to say?
Yep.
Man, shit.
A message to our young black boys and girls out here.
Excuse me.
Think. Ain't nobody trying to hold you out. Think who the enemy is. You know, the enemy ain't the mirror, and the enemy ain't nobody that look like you unless they try to bring harm to you.
That's deep.
Then you gotta do what you gotta do.
The enemy is the
deep
mirror.
as fuck.
The enemy is not the mirror.
I'm probably finna make that as a Facebook status when we hang up. So I'm telling you, I'm still in that. I'm still in that. I'm letting you know right now.
Blessings to you.
I like that.
Right on.
The enemy ain't the mirror.
And you know, I just hate to see that, man. And it bothers me when I go to the gas station and go through my travelings and see them in that mindset of fuck you, nigga, I don't know you, nigga, type shit. You know what I mean? They think that hard shit. Like the guy that I was into it with on the music shit. Like he was definitely into that, and he still is. We the same age. He might be older than me, I think, but he was into that negative, pushing that negative agenda. Like, oh, nigga, no. If we're gonna keep it rap, let's keep it rap. I don't care about all the other shit. You know, I'd rather not. But let's just rap, nigga. You can't rap better than me. You know, so let's let that go. But I just want our people to just come together, man, to understand that we're not each other's enemies, man. Know who your enemy is, man. Know who your enemy is, man.
So in other words, use your head for more than a hat rack.
Yes, sir. Definitely that part. Use your head for more than a hat rack, do-rag, rap, none of that.
Yep.
Come on.
All right, so tell the people where they can find you at, like your Facebook, your Instagram.
Where can they locate
anything?
You at?
Like where can they reach out to you and hear your music and all that stuff? How can they get to your studio?
Okay.
Do you got an email? Anything you want to share where people can find you at?
Yes.
Well, I'm on Facebook every day. Pone Baldwin. That's Pone Baldwin, like the famous author. That's my name, James Baldwin. I'm not named after him. My granddaddy was born 2 years before him. But my name is James Baldwin. That's a famous black author. But Pone Baldwin, Pone Baldwin, on Facebook. Mr. Pone 7 on SoundCloud and YouTube. That's it, man. You can find me on Facebook and you'll get everything else. You know what I mean? You can find me on Facebook because I love kicking it with my people, man. I love my people, man. And like I say again, man,
you got a studio, right?
I'm not a racist at all. But you know what? I heard this one thing. This guy said, a racist is someone who loves their race. Because you got a scientist. A scientist is someone who is profound in science. And you got a chemist, someone who's skilled at chemistry. And you have a racist with the ist, I-S-T at the end of it. Someone who loves their race, and I love my race. I love my race wholeheartedly, man. I think we need some medicine, though. I think we need to get it together.
That's some deep shit, then, and I'm a racist. my bracelet right now is saying, look at my bracelet I wear every day.
I can't see it. My phone finna die, cuz I've been trying to plug this thing in, man.
Okay, look, so we go.
Man, I don't know what I look like. I don't know if
we're gonna end it right here. So under this, when I share this, I want you to go in there and like share any links you need to share. Where people can actually reach you. Are you doing like studio sessions where people can buy time from you? Any of that stuff, I want you to post it under here. I'm gonna share all your information.
Yes, please come on in. I welcome all artists, man. I don't have auto tunes. I had it at one point, but I'm gonna get it soon for those who deal with the auto tune thing. I mean, it's fine. Music is music. I tell my older guys, it's my age, like, man, let these young niggas shine, man. That ain't shit that we like, no shit that we'll do. But let them do their thing, man. They
Yep.
know they expressing themselves the way they know how.
Like, I just want to thank you so much for coming on our show. Like,
Yeah,
this is
sharing your
something
story, man.
Yeah, sharing your story. And this is something that we've been trying to put together. And like, you know,
Man,
you making this
I thank y'all,
a great
man.
thing for us. So thank you so much. And yeah, like,
well,
look,
I'm honored, man.
appreciative.
And I
And
gotta
this
say
ain't
thank you, man. Live
this
blessed.
ain't the last time. This ain't the last time we're gonna see
Yeah,
you.
come
For
back.
sure, for sure.
Come
Like
back.
we gotta
Come
have
on,
you
because I
back.
ain't through talking.
I know you
I'm
ain't.
not
I
through
know
talking.
you ain't.
Come
Look,
back,
and so
man.
we go pull you in on another show about, like, you know, some other stuff. But I just wanted to shine some light on you. And so under this post, for everybody watching, I'm gonna share all of your information about, like, your Instagram, your Facebook, your studio, the studio hour, you know, a song per cost or whatever. And then so people can reach out to you, and we could try to share some light on you, and we can help each other as Black people as much as we can. Yep. All right, man.
Yes, sir.
So
hey,
look,
man, I appreciate y'all, man. This is a beautiful
Pone,
thing, man.
look, you know, it's been nothing but love with me and you since day one. You know, before Uncle Terry passed away, he asked me about you. He said, well, he said, man, what happened to that guy?
What?
He said,
Don't tell me that, cuz.
Look,
Don't tell me that.
he said, what happened to he said, you know, the guy with the bald head stayed across the street. And I said to my Pone, he said, yeah. He said, man, he said that was a good brother right there. You know, so you always been a part of the family.
Terry, man.
Man. Look, and my dad just Last shot. Look, my dad commented. My dad commented and said, Mr. Mike. My dad just commented and said, Mr. Mike. So this to Uncle Terry, man. All right, Pone.
I can't see y'all, but we there.
We there. Pone, I appreciate you coming in. I'm Mikey to Connect.
So much. Thank you.
That's pretty magnificent. Pone 7 from Eastern Michigan.
Much love and respect to y'all, man.
Yes, sir. And until next time, this is the Morally Correct Podcast. And we'll see y'all next time. The Spotlight Corner.
Yes.
Peace out and blessings. Love y'all.
Not a part.
Yes, sir.
Peace.